Last night, I got one email from a businessman. He mentioned in the email that he is very busy with his business and he is unable to manage time to learn English. He wrote in the email, he states that he wants to learn English, but he gets time only after 8 p.m. because the whole day he will be busy with his business, with his shop. The only time he gets, it's after 8 o'clock when he reach home. I felt very bad because he was eager to learn English. He wanted to learn English, but he is unable to manage time. So I decided to make a plan how to use your night, that is after 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This timing, how you can use this time and learn English. Today's video is all about this. If you are also among those people who are unable to manage time during the daytime and you can only manage after 8 p.m. or only at night you get time to practice English, this video is for you. Watch very carefully. I have planned it in a very special way. This routine will surely help you to improve your English fluency plus your English learning skill. We all have different commitments. Some of you might go to work and come back very late. Some of you study for your entrance exam or some other exams. Some of you are businessmen who hardly get time during the daytime, or you are a housewife. For all of us, we have the same challenge to manage our time. So my dear friends, let's begin with this video and please watch till the end. I'm sure you will get some idea how to manage your evening hours, especially the late evening hours from 8 to 10 p.m. Before I start, a small request. If you like my video, please do subscribe. Firstly, it is very important to manage your time. Managing your time can be really difficult, especially when you are trying to balance your work, your study, and a social life. It is difficult, but it is not impossible. So, you need to sit down and think how you can manage your time. So many things you have to take care the whole day. At the end of the day, these 2 hours, these 2 important hours, how you will manage to learn English. A great way to start is to create a timetable. Creating a timetable will give you an idea of how many hours you can spend every day. With the timetable, you will be able to see when you have free time. You can dedicate this time for studying, contacting your friends, and relaxing at the same time. You have to plan your timetable in such a way that you should stick to it. You should be very serious with it. It's not that you made the timetable today for learning English and tomorrow you try procrastinating. You try postponing. That will not help you. So make sure the timetable should be such that you stick to it. You follow that timetable. After coming from office, after coming from your work, you get very tired. You sit down to relax with a cup of tea, with some snacks. This is a very good time when you can start learning English. You just plug in your headphone and start listening to something. This can be the first thing which you can put in your routine, which you can include in your night routine. Maybe you stay alone. You are making coffee or you are cooking something. Switch on the radio or same way, plug in something and start listening. This is a good way to start your English learning routine. Next, You have to make a list. Which is more important? You can start with listening, then switch on to reading something, then watching some videos, and finally writing something. Make a routine in such a way that you cover all the topics: reading, writing, listening, speaking. If you can plan it this way, your routine will look very strong. I'll give you one idea. You made a list. Done? Now, it is not possible every day to cover all the topics. Suppose today you covered reading, writing, speaking. Tick mark. You missed out on listening. Cross tick that. Next day, you start with the listening part which you skipped the previous day. So make sure that you don't skip anything from the list. Whatever is there in your list, try to cover it. Be determined that yes, at the end of 3 months, I have to see myself in a different level. And I can tell you, my dear friends, it is possible. You can do it if you are disciplined, if you can manage your time properly. Let's move on to the next one. This point is very important. You need to dedicate what's the most important tasks are and make sure you do them first. Maybe today in your list you plan to write an essay of 300 words. Write an essay and after writing, read it loud. What happens? It is helping you to develop your writing skill, plus your speaking is also happening there. Your fluency level is also improving. Give equal priority to all the topics which is there in your list. Diet. Food. It plays a very big role in shaping our life. Not only learning English, our life is dependent on food. When you are busy, when you work hard, it is important for you to eat good food. Try to avoid junk foods, especially at night. You will be studying, right? And if your dinner is too heavy, it will be difficult for you to digest, plus you will not feel comfortable studying. If you stay alone, you can cook in the morning, store it in the refrigerator, and you can eat the same thing at night by heating it up. In this way, when you come back from your office, you saved some time. That time you can utilize in learning English. It is always advisable that at night your food, whatever you eat, should be light. Next. Water will give us more energy. And whatever you read, you will be able to keep in mind for a longer period of time. Relax and sip water. My favorite relaxation activities are reading, listening to English songs, and watching some TV in bed. Do that, and along with that, keep learning. So, my dear friends, these are the few points which I planned and I thought I will share with you guys. Now, some useful vocabularies I want to share with you guys. Number 1, dedicate. Dedicate means to give your time and energy completely. Overwhelming, too big or difficult to fight against. What is the meaning of devote? To give all of something, especially your time, effort, or love to something. Take away. Food bought in a restaurant that is taken home to eat. So my dear friends, these are the tips. But yes, one final point, a bonus tip you can say, which I want to share with you. Meditation. Yes. Sit down for 5 minutes before you go to bed. Close your eyes and listen to some natural sounds. Go to YouTube, find some meditational sound and put it for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and just concentrate on your breathing. Why I am saying you this? Because when you meditate, your mind becomes strong. Your memory powers improves. And this helps you to learn faster and remember for a longer period of time. And you will be stress free. Believe me, it works. So try it out and let me know if you have any question for me. I wish you all the very best, my dear friends. Thank you.